All right, I'm 99.9% sure that there is absolutely nothing in this safe. When you shake it around, you don't hear anything moving around at all, but I gotta be 100% sure. I don't have the combination for this thing, so I can't crack it open, so we're gonna have to bust it open. But gotta be 100% sure, because what if there's a couple $100 bills in there, or $100 bills in there, and they're just don't really make any noise from right here when you move it around? Don't think so. I think it's just completely empty, but gotta bust it open, gotta see. Can't just get rid of it and, you know, end up being stupid and there being something, you know, really valuable in there that just doesn't weigh a whole lot. So we're gonna see if we can crack this thing open. Let's see. Okay, I just cracked this thing up. I thought the camera was on here for the last little bit when I was opening it up, but apparently it was off. I just noticed. But this thing is full of something. But literally, when you, I guess because it was packed in there tight, you could not hear anything moving around at all in here. I literally thought this thing was empty. And the crazy thing is, if there ends up being valuable stuff in there, this safe has been just sitting outside here behind the building for about a month now. So it could just be paperwork and stuff. I'm not sure yet, but it literally, I moved this thing around and jostled around. It didn't, you couldn't hear anything in there. But let's see what we're gonna find. If it's just gonna be paperwork or something of value. Let me put the camera over here. $1906. It's a deed, like a handwritten deed from 1906. Interesting. It's written in cursive. It's kind of hard to read. Christmas greetings. Deed. Here's more deed papers. There's a 1920 receipt. It's kind of cool looking. Cemetery company paperwork. Here's the deed to the Highland Cemetery Company. It's like, I guess, their plot, their burial plot, I believe. Yeah, it's like the deed for their cemetery plot. Remove before flight. I'm not sure if, I mean, appears maybe off of a plane, or I don't really know exactly what that is. Here's an old patch, an old Lockheed Martin patch. Another milestone 1945 Car Society 1967, some kind of patch from a car club. So far, just some paperwork and stuff like that. This has got a little weight to it. Ooh. It's not gold, it's a, I mean, I can see the finish coming off right here. An old pocket watch, Armatron. And got the deers on it, but nothing. Just a basic little pocket watch. Set this down here. This says Esh Box. I'm probably saying that name wrong. Jewelry, Milton, PA. It's another watch. Now this one, it's a little pocket watch. It kind of looks like it could be gold, but I see the finish kind of wearing right there. I don't see any markings right offhand, so I don't think so. I'll have to play with it and open this part right here. Figure out how to open it. So, could be something, but I don't think it is. I'll have to take a little bit closer look at it. Here's another old jewelry kind of box here. And another watch. Let's see what this note says. "14 karat overlay, $100 to $150 if to sell, 1887." So I don't know when that was filled out, but they were valuing it at the time at $100 to $150. It's got an old, that's F.A. Fiddler Jewelry and Optician, Milton, PA. It's a Campden, Kampden pocket watch. It should open. Yeah, there we go. It says 14K, and this all looks 14K. And that said 14K overlay. This just says 14K US. So definitely have to do a test on this. Right, that was in the box. Okay, we got another. They liked pocket watches. Here's another one. This one's pretty rough. An Elgin. It's missing the glass. Pretty rough shape right there. And I'm assuming, yep, another pocket watch. This one's really rough. It's an Elgin also. It looks pretty old. See there? Alright, here's a box with, it's a Hamilton watch. It's a 10 karat gold plated. And then there is Lady Elgin. Now this one just says 14 karat gold, so this might be 14 karat white gold. I will have to test that out. It looks pretty good. And then a little pin there. So definitely need to test that. See if it's white gold. Alright, we got a Sovereign Bank envelope here. And another pocket watch with a chain here. It's pretty ornate looking, everything, but I think it's just a little cheap. It doesn't even have a name on it, it just says quartz. Just a little cheap watch there. Comes the back off. Yeah, case dial band made in China, China movement. It's battery powered, so that's It's a little cheap one there. I guess they just like pocket watches any kind they could get their hands on, whether they were something actually really valuable or not. Bracelet appraisal. So here is a bracelet appraisal. $425, 14 karat yellow gold bracelet, which I have not seen that. All right, we've still got this paperwork here, this box, some kind of box there, and the envelope here to look through to see what we might find here. All right, we've got this. It's got some of the crud from cracking that open. Come in a little bit closer. We've got some kind of 5-cent piece. These are all like some foreign. That's some kind of Asian, I don't know if it's Chinese or what, coins that have these holes in them here. And then, let's see, this is a Dr. Martin Luther (1817). Some kind of 1817 coin of some sort. And we've got a this is 1750 on it. I'm not sure what this is. If anybody knows, definitely let me know, help me out. And another coin here, not sure what this is. And then in here we got a couple, the complete colorized state quarter collection. New Jersey, Delaware, Georgia, Connecticut, Pennsylvania. So that and whatever those coins are, not sure. And we got 9 decades of Lincoln pennies. So going all the way back to 40s, 30s, all the way back to the teens. And right here we've got World War II obsolete coin collection. You got some nickels and some pennies there from the 40s, all from the 40s. Silver nickels. Let's see that. Let's see what else we got. I mean, I can't believe, like I said before, it's kind of, this thing was just sitting outside here for like the last month because I literally thought there was no way there was nothing in it. Is this the bracelet? This doesn't look like gold though. It's a bracelet. It's a gold colored bracelet, but it does not look real at all. They had it in here, but like it was, but this is, it's too much of a gold tone for it to be real. It just doesn't have the right coloring on it, and there's no marking on it. Some kind of old belt buckle. Alright, we've got some buffalo nickels here. It's hard to tell from when, the dates are, oops. But yeah, some old buffalo nickels. Another buffalo nickel. Now look what we got here. Look at this patch. Oh, it's like an arm. It goes around the arm. And it has this patch on it here. And we've got some other military patches. stripes and stuff here. And what is this? We have an MP band. I'm assuming this would, yes, it would go around somebody's arm and kind of fasten on. This is felt. What was that? It just fell down. It's an old button. And we have this old metal right here. U.S. Marine Corps. It's a U.S. Marine Corps medal. Like award medal. More patches. That's an interesting one there. I haven't ever remember seeing that one. Several patches here. And this is right here. This is sterling silver. This metal right here. And then we have a World War presented by the citizens of Union County, PA, in grateful recognition of patriotic services in the World War. United States Forces 1917 to 1918. Look at this award right here. And we have this button right here. Another, I think this little button matches that one there. We have a key. Independent Lock Company. Old key here. Whoop. Old keys can be kind of cool. We got this bad boy here. And just some little stuff down in here. This right here. Some sort of old coin. Sorry, my hands are all dirty and nasty from touching this stuff, so. Some just little junk down in there, really. Here's a. So we got one more little bag here. It feels like coins in of some sort. Okay, we've got. This is interesting. Compliments of Whitman Swartz Company, Wholesale Grocers, Harrisburg, Lewistown, Carlisle. So some kind of something from a grocery store. Then we have some sort of coin, I guess. It says copy there, so I don't know if it's just like a, that means it's some kind of duplicate of an old coin or something. British West Africa 1952, 1 penny. We have a belt buckle here, Las Vegas Diamond Jubilee 1905-1980, this old train belt buckle, and it says 1917 on it, some sort of coin that has Jesus on the cross here. So lots of goodies. Some of the stuff I don't really know what it would be worth, if it's really worth anything. So I have a few more papers here. Let's see. This is all personal paperwork. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is there's something in here. Some sort of little part for Instructions for changing safety bolt from right hand to left hand safety in Ithaca model 37 repeater. Some sort of part in there from a service company. And then you've got this Ithaca Featherlight repeater little instruction tag here. This is kind of cool. Featherlight Ithaca repeater. And this kind of stuff, usually we'll put it in our auction and it'll sell. And there's one more box here. H.J. Nogel and Bro Jewelers and Optometrists, Lewisburg, PA. Glass equals with care. It's got some 2-cent stamps on it. So let's take a look and see what it is. And this is just the official due book, International Brotherhood of Teamsters. A mortgage loan payment record book from back in the day. I had to bust it open with railroad. That one's jammed in there. I had some railroad spikes. I hammered them in. Unfortunately, I mean, I thought the camera was on while I was doing that, but I just kept jamming railroad spikes in here after I popped the hinge pins out, and it pried it open. And I was definitely surprised when there was stuff in here. Like I said, I thought it was going to be empty. So some good stuff. I think this might be gold. Either way, it's still a cool pocket watch. And then this watch right here appears like it might be white gold. And then just some cool stuff, some old patches, old coins. Some of the coins don't really know right offhand what they are, what they're worth or anything. Kind of take a look at some of the stuff here. And I should have known, because this happened to me before, where it just felt like there was nothing in a safe or a box, and then you open it up and it's full. It's just very weird, because I guess it was all in there just right, but normally you can hear something moving around. You would think with some of the stuff, but everything that was small was in like something like this where it just wouldn't really move. But see, even that, it's moving around, you can hear it, but I guess it was just such a small amount of movement, and that was so well insulated that you just couldn't hear or even feel like anything moving around in there. So that's a nice little surprise. You know, that's from a buy about a month ago, and I was just out here in the back cleaning up, trying to get rid of some move some of this big junk, throw stuff away, get some of the big stuff, you know, either that could be sold in the auction, whatever the case was, and saw the safe and was like, well, let me see if I can pop this thing open just to see. Turned out pretty good. So you never know what you're gonna find, where you're going to find a surprise at, and sometimes, you know, you can definitely be tricked by, you know, the weight of something, the way things sound, even if you've done it a million times before. But that was a pretty cool little find there. So if you like videos like this, we're always buying storage units. We never know what we're going to find. We get surprised all the time, even on units you never know which direction they're going to go. They start off bad, you think there's nothing in them, and they go in a completely different direction, or you think it's going to be a killer unit and it turns out to be crap. But that's the fun of going through these. It's a modern day treasure hunt. So if you like this kind of stuff, storage units, picking, finding treasure and everything, hit the subscribe button. Leave us a comment about this unit here. If you got any info on any of this stuff for me, let me know. I'm going to be looking some of it up. But just hit that subscribe button and y'all have a good one.